Hey everybody, good evening. Bogey and Bogey, can you say hello? Come here. Bogey came back here to spend a little time with you too. He's right behind me and he just loves to be around me when I play the guitar. I wanted to just come into your world just for a moment and tell you at the end of the day what God shared with me at the beginning of the day this morning. And I woke up and was, it's 2026 and we've got this new year among us and we in front of us. And I began to talk to the Lord as I'm sipping my coffee. And I was like, Lord, you know what? Even, things like computers, they have a reset button. And after being overloaded, they need a reset. And so I've heard that word before, reset, a few years back when I was feeling pretty overloaded. Well, anyway, this morning I was like, Lord, I want to hit the reset button again. I really want to start 2026 strong, God. And where does it always need to be a reset? Right here, right here. And so our thoughts lead to our emotions lead to our actions, and we know that just how it works. And so as I was asking him about that, I said, what do I do to hit a reset button and make sure our hit goes strong in 2026? And I've not really heard the Lord say this before in a very long time. And he said, fast. I was like, okay. And so as I began to think about it, and I've heard of intermittent fasting, and I've done that before, and it really works. I was thinking, okay, you know what? I think I'm going to do that fast. And as soon as I thought about it, he said, but, and this is what I wanted to tell you. Take that time, and if you're pushing away from the table or pushing away from anything that you feel like, I need to take a break from that, use the time and the energy and fill yourself with this. This is what he told me. It was like a pause. Well, and then he said, but feast on this. And so it is called the bread of life, And I really knew that too. But the bread of life, the bread of life. Eat the bread of life. And so not always, I have a lot though been meditating on Psalm 139. And I turned to it and I thought, you know what, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to feast. As I fast, I'm going to feast on the bread of life. And Lord, you have searched me and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. Then it says, you discern my going out and my lying down, and you are familiar with all my ways. If he is familiar with all of our ways, then he knows what it will take for each one of us, what scriptures we need that day. My scripture may not be your scripture to stand on. He knows though. He's right inside of us. He knows. So anyway, I want to give you something to think about. This little course the Lord gave me many, many years ago. And I always remind myself of it. It's called Daddy Smile. Have I told you about my secret that I live under Daddy's smile? It's circumstances or difficulties, why they can't even stay a while. I'm the daughter of the King, and He's the Son of righteousness. And until the word melts away, or I no longer want to stay, I will live all the while underneath my daddy's smile. That's where we get to live, under His smile. I want you to know that. I know that some of you are walking in some places, and I've been in some of those places myself. But when God told me I was under His smile, I had His favor, His right hand is on me, guided me. It set me every time. Every time it reset me. If I was spiraling down just a tiny bit, I'd sing this song. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful evening. And thanks for listening, all your comments. Good night.